secure the Parliament building. There were over 100 arrests. Let's go live to Athens then. Dr. Dimitris Kamaris is from dailygreece.com. Sir, good evening. Thanks for being on RT International. Time and again we've witnessed this endless stream of intense public protests. But are they having any impact, any effect from where you are? What do you see?
Good evening. Well, Greek households are in 3 years now are in an austerity mode, and they are losing money. They are suffering cuts. All these things are true, and perhaps they are getting worse in this winter. This is going to be our winter of discontent, if you want. This is the climax of the problem. Now, in terms of impact, of course, they do have impact on constituencies, on MPs. Individually and collectively, they are pushed to react, they are pushed to act as rebels. Some of them have already did. Others are fear isolation. But at the end of the day, I think there's a road that needs to be followed. And the first big step was made on Wednesday night. This is just the second step, which is a much safer vote, if you want.
But is there But, Doctor, is there really a way at the end of the day to break this vicious circle of, on one hand, government cuts that then lead to the protests and the strikes that have been doing the rounds for over 3 years now? Is there any light at the end of the tunnel anytime soon, do you think?
Well, it should be. Because this is the issue. Greek people are in a 3 year of austerity cuts with no hope. And this is a political problem in my book. Because you may draw a very nice austerity package and be successful in cuts and perhaps have your surplus at the end of the year or so. But you need to act politically and move forward. Design something, design a plan.
But that's the problem. That's the problem. Design the plan. What is that plan going to be? It's the golden $1 million question, isn't it?
Well, elements are already known, like privatizations, going through the slow and inefficient Greek system of decision-making when it comes to big decisions. But again, what I'm referring to is proper wording, proper rhetoric. We need that. We need that to just make the shift from drama to hope. This is key.
So Parliament, as I mentioned just now, barely managed to pass these latest cuts Thursday. Several lawmakers were expelled, as you mentioned just now, for not backing it. Just how divided is the coalition and how is it going to affect Sunday's vote? Let's look ahead a bit.
Well, I think, you have a strong pillar, which is the New Democracy Party. You have PASOK, which is second in a row and perhaps degrading a bit. Many analysts see the end of PASOK, so the coalition may be affected by it. And the left foot of the coalition has debated strongly the labour measures, said no on Wednesday, triggered some secondary effects like other MPs acting in a rebellious way. But I think today's vote is a safe vote. They're going to go for it. It's the end of the effort. Monday we have probably we're going to have a political message from the Eurogroup. Prime Minister will be there, Finance Minister will be there. If they don't get a political group, they're going to have a problem. I'm sorry, political message.
That's my next question to you, a problem. We're 5 years into this slump. We've seen the protests getting more and more violent. What is in store if this problem you talk about happens, if the government continues ignoring people's demands and the right messages don't get through to the public? How violent could the protest be? Could it get worse?
It could. It could, but we have to make some tough decisions. The collective memory now, which has been built, is still stuck at a false prosperity 3 or 4 years ago, and people are handling the situation in terms of what they lost or what they keep losing. Perhaps we need to see the situation in more forward terms, and the government needs to express that. Now, of course, policing is becoming more strict. Protests continue. I don't think violence is increasing, though, because I don't think there is a message, a political message towards violence now. It's different.
OK, well, we're watching that vote closely. We're bringing our viewers the latest as and when it happens. Thanks ever so much for being in the programme, giving us your thoughts on the ground there as you are. Dr. Dimitris Kamaris, journalism professor and founder-editor of dailygreece.com. Appreciate it.